Good Saturday morning, my friends. It is Saturday. For us, that means yet another trip down to Maryland. Yep, time to move Adam back into school today. So he got everything packed yesterday. We got the car all packed. So we are actually pretty good shape this morning. It's pretty early. I got up, got myself together, let the chickens out, gave them fresh food and water, and now I am just getting coffee and tea made, and I'm gonna get started on some breakfast for everyone. We're all just gonna have eggs. That's about it. Yeah, so we will have a meal out today, but I think I've proved I'm pretty good about that, so I'm not too concerned. What else? I had a few other things to tell you. Oh, we harvested our potatoes last night. This is the first time we've planted potatoes, so we weren't sure what to expect. And the red potatoes did okay, not great, but boy, our white potatoes did really, really well. So I'll insert a picture after this clip. We did pretty well with those. So next year we'll probably plant a little bit more. We just weren't sure this year. I guess that's it. Not a whole lot to say this morning. Of course, I will bring you along as we move Adam in, and I get to see Andrew again, so that's nice. And then we'll see him again on September 11th, probably is the next time for Family Fest weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's really all I had. I don't have a whole lot to tell you this morning. Yeah, it's been kind of, which is fine with me. I don't need excitement in my life. I like everyday drudgery. So I will be back when I have breakfast made and when we get on the road. This is the first time I've had a chance to pick up the camera. It has been insane. So Adam's dorm room, it's about, I don't know, this big. It is the tiniest thing ever. Yeah, we're having some issues trying to fit everything in. So right now we're gonna head out and we're gonna go down to Lowe's. Has limited supply of bed risers. There's nowhere to put his fridge. So we're gonna try to put it under the bed, but we have to raise the bed up a little bit to do that. So we're gonna run down, and his guy across the hall is like, can you pick me up a set too? We're all really struggling here. So we're gonna go out and get a couple things and see what we can do. And Adam's pretty stressed. I'm a little stressed because, I told Adam to make sure he had everything, and he's missing his bedding. So we borrowed a sheet from Andrew. He's missing his beach towels, or bath towels. He left those at home. So we're a little stressed because we're not going to see him again until September 11th. So we're working things out. It'll all work out. It's all good. It is what it is. It has been the longest day of our lives. You saw, we did take a break for dinner. You saw what I had. We went to Applebee's. My total dinner was 11 points, which brings me to 16 out of 16 for the day. I had the 6-ounce sirloin. That was 4 points. The broccoli was 3 points, and the mashed potatoes were 4 points. All that was according to the app. That's what I went by. It was delicious, and boy, were we hungry. So I can do the reveal of Adam's room. Now, only half of it's done because his roommate, his buddy since high school, is not moving until tomorrow. So half looks good, half looks empty. So it was a challenge because it's really, really small. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what we've been working on all day. So when you come into the shoebox, their desks are right here. This will be Anthony's. And here's Adam's. We've got him all set up with his extra monitor and his laptop and all his stuff. Salve Regina is where Grace goes to school. We have his bed. This is the t-shirt quilt that my friend made for him. It turned out wonderful. He's got, of course, his Wawa flag, his Join or Die flag, and his Phillies championship flag. And then, because you see there's not a whole lot of space, under his bed, we have a complete kitchen. We've got the refrigerator, and there is plenty of airflow. We made sure of that. The bed's nice and high. We've got a little kitchen station here. The microwave's gonna go on top of there. We've got the Keurig, we've got food, and a little dresser with a bunch of food in it. And then this will be Polo's dresser, but Adam just took a little corner to put some of his little tchotchkes there. Can't have a dorm room without Baby Yoda. Then this is Anthony's side of the room. This is Adam's dresser, but they're gonna put their television on top of Adam's dresser so they can see it. And then they each have a closet. So there it is. I think it looks pretty darn good considering the small amount of space we had. I am exhausted and looking forward to going home and going to bed. But I'm gonna miss my guy. Good morning, my friends. It is Sunday morning. Forgot to close out last night, of course. And it was a late night. That's why we did not get home until 11:30. We were very tired. So got home and I was sort of wound up a little bit. So I had some trouble falling asleep and then finally fell asleep, but didn't stay asleep too long. It's just not a good night sleeping for me. Got up to let the chickens out and give them, uncap their food and give them water around 7, and it was pouring. We have the effects of Hurricane Henri, but it seems to have moved out of the area pretty quickly. It rained all night, overnight, like all night. And it was really hard this morning, raining hard. Like it went through my raincoat this morning when I was out with the chickens. And of course it took me longer because sometimes when chickens are new layers, they have to work the kinks out. And we got a soft shell egg this morning, right smack in the middle of the coop. And you don't want to leave that there because you don't want them pecking it and tasting it and eating it. So I had to go get a shovel and a scoop and get that out of the coop and all that in the pouring down rain. So that wasn't fun. I'm hoping that this resolves itself because we do give them good quality layer feed with calcium added to it, and we also give them free offerings of crushed oyster shells 24/7. Well, not at night because we don't have food or water inside the coop, just outside the coop. So they have that from 7 in the morning until 8:30 at night. But hoping it works itself out. Let's keep an eye on it. And I'm trying to figure out who the heck is the one. I'm trying to figure out who's laying right now. We know for a fact that Dolores is laying. We know that for a fact. She's the only one we know for a fact. We're pretty sure that Jenny is laying. But I told Doug, I said, one of these days, maybe Wednesday, I am literally going to set up a chair outside the coop and sit there and watch. I'm going to watch who goes in the nesting boxes, who comes out, and I'm going to keep checking just to see who the heck's laying me some eggs. Last night when we got home, we went out to close the door, take the food and water out and everything, and there were 2 eggs, 2 nice eggs, an olive colored one and a blue colored one. So to me that means either Jenny or Laura, and it means either Sansa or Wanda, but we just don't know. And it's more of a curiosity thing. And plus to see who maybe is laying the soft shell eggs, and maybe we can, I don't know, do something to help them out. We'll see. So we're on our way to church right now. I'm very hungry. very hungry. Cannot wait to go home and get breakfast. I should have probably had a little something this morning, but I just didn't have time because I tried to go back to sleep and get a little more sleep. It didn't work, but I've got a headache. I'm so hungry. So, no big deal. As soon as we get home, I'm going to make our breakfast. What else? Nothing on tap today. Nothing. I'll probably work on my September menu a little because I need to grocery shop this week, so that has to get done. But like, no cleaning, no nothing. Just chilling today. Adam's room looks great. You saw the video. His buddy is moving in today. They're actually, his roommate is there now, and his parents are about an hour out. So they'll get him all moved in. I told Adam to send me some pictures of the room when it's all done. So excited to see that. I'm kind of, as much fun as it was last year, we were all there together moving in because, like I said, Adam's known this kid since high school, and we've known the parents. They're wonderful people. As much fun as it was last year moving them in together, they had a triple last year with only 2 people, so it was a lot bigger. It would have been ridiculous trying to do it yesterday with everybody. So it's kind of nice that we did it separate. Still would have been fun to do it together, but it is what it is. So it's all, Adam's already up, and he said he made his bed this morning and straightened up the room so it looks good when they get there, and he's heading over to get something for breakfast. He's going to go to church tonight because he wants to be there to help them move in. And church is either at 11 a.m. or 7 p.m. So he's going to 7. I'm guessing he'll go with his brother. They'll probably go together because I know Andrew they had a little party in their apartment last night to celebrate everybody coming back. So I'm guessing he's not getting up anytime soon. I guess that's about it. Chit-chatted long enough. You saw my dinner last night. I told you about it. It was good, and I was just really thrilled to stay within my points. And I did get a cup of tea at Wawa on the way home, cup of decaf. It was decaf because I didn't want it to keep me awake. But I needed a little something last night. So Doug got an iced coffee and I got a tea. So I am a bit hungry. I think I'm going to make hash browns from our garden, with potatoes from our garden, eggs with eggs from our hens, and toast with my homemade bread. So kind of a cool breakfast, like all made and raised by us. So that's the plan. We'll see, because we know what the best laid plans do. But we are almost to church, so I am going to let you go and stop chatting and be back to show you my breakfast. Remember the other day when we had a triple? Well, today we have a twin. Another one of the olive eggers did it again. Here is breakfast this morning, and I am proud to say it is pretty much a homegrown breakfast. I've got 3 ounces of hash browns, and these are potatoes out of our garden. 2 eggs from our chickens. The bacon didn't make myself. That's from a package. And toast made with my homemade bread. So it is brunch today because it is very late. And this is a 7-point breakfast on the purple plan. No, I'm sorry, 6-point breakfast. 4 for the bread and 2 for the bacon. 0 for the potatoes, 0 for the eggs. And then for the green plan, you need to add 4 for the eggs and 2 for the potatoes. For the blue plan, you need to add 2 in for the potatoes. So there is my brunch today. Well, my friends, guess what I did today? Nothing. It felt so darn good. I was exhausted. I think I told you I did not sleep well at all. So after church, we came home. I made breakfast. You saw all that. And then I just kind of sat down and played on my phone for a while. Doug and I just sat there together. And then we decided to take a nap. And nap we did. We napped for an hour and a half. And it was lovely. And guess what? I don't feel guilty. And I'm not going to apologize. Nope. So now we are hanging outside with the chickens. Doug's actually went in the garden to pick some tomatoes. We have a couple eggplant that need to be picked also. I think I might leave them till tomorrow though, because I think I want to have them for dinner tomorrow night. And they could actually go another day or two. I think I might just do a real quick like litter scoop of the coop and just add a little bit more bedding. They're going crazy. A little bit more bedding in there. I mean, that'll only take me 5 minutes. I'm not doing a full coop clean out. So I think I'll do that, and we're just gonna sit outside and watch those crazy ladies run around the yard. And I'm gonna start working on my September menu because I really need to get a handle on that, just to make sure I don't need anything special from the grocery store, because I really would like to do my monthly grocery shopping this week. So that's where we're at. Not a whole lot to show you today because honestly, we didn't do a whole lot and it really kind of felt good. So there's Doug just picking what we have in the garden. Wave hi, hun. So, oh, you want to say hi, ladies? They got to go see what Doug's doing. Oh, because they're hoping for maybe a treat or two, I think. When we pick the grape tomatoes, we've had a decent amount of rain. If there's any that are split, we toss them out to them and they go crazy. So I think that's what they're looking for. I'll be back, and it's almost time to start dinner. We're still so full from breakfast. I mean, that was hours and hours ago, but we are so full from breakfast, I can't even really think about dinner. So it's probably going to be a late night dinner tonight. Once again, I forgot to start recording my dinner. I was so busy worrying about the cook with me, I forgot my dinner. So it's half gone. Tonight for dinner, I made haluski. It is a Polish dish. It is cabbage and noodles and kielbasa. And it is 8 points on green and blue and 5 points on purple if you use whole wheat noodles. So that is dinner tonight. It's a favorite here. We love it. Very filling. Gets lots of veggies in because there is lots of cabbage in it, and just a really good flavor. Well, my friends, I am done eating for the night, but before I part, I just want to tell you about a huge highlight of my weekend. I got an early birthday present. I knew it was coming early. Kim, over to Girl on Her Phone, told me it was in the mail, and it came Friday. And I literally cried for over an hour. You know I cry a lot anyway, but this reduced me to tears. If you watch Kim, if you know anything about Kim, you know she is huge into making junk journals. And a junk journal is a book, kind of like a memory book, and you use just discarded stuff and old stuff and new stuff and all kind of stuff. Well, she put together a book for me with everything I love. It's chicken themed, but inside is everything I love. It is my chickens, my family, my husband. It is like, she has one page of Lucky Charms because she knows that is my guilty pleasure. She has a page of Elliot Stabler from Law and Order because she knows he's my celebrity crush. She captured me in this book like no one else. And the fact that someone who I have never met in person but became dear friends with online, I mean, we talk practically every day. The fact that she took all the time in the world, I'm gonna start crying. The fact that she took so much time and energy to make this for me, and that she nailed me perfectly, just blew me away. So I'm going to turn you around and just, I'm not showing you the whole thing. It's huge. Just want to show you little bits and pieces because it is just so stinking cool. Okay, so here it is. It's chickens. And it was my birthday gift. So there's a happy birthday card. There's all kind of my names on here. And there's little beads that say the JPP. And you open it up and there's a little poem in here and a very personal letter from Kim on chicken paper. And just look, I mean, it's just so stinking cool. She's got my chickens when they were babies and grown up, and just like beautiful artwork. So many vintage recipes and vintage appliance things and all, and look at that, Downton Abbey. It's from a calendar and the day of my birthday. She's got New Jersey stuff in here. She's got chickens. She's got gardening. I mean, I can't even. All kind of recipes for eggs and recipes for chicken. It's just so cool. She's got, you know, little pockets with pictures of me and my boys and me and Doug and my parents. And it's just, there's every little nook and cranny. There's just things. There's a map of New Jersey, and she's got Gibbstown, and it's just, I can't even begin to describe. And she's got handwritten quotes. I just can't even begin to describe. And the very last page, I've got to show you the very last page. She found this picture in a book, and she just couldn't believe it, and neither could I. If you know Kim, you know she loves owls, and there's my chicken. How cool is that picture that she just happened to find? So I had to share this with you. I mean, look how big it is. I am overwhelmed and blown away, and I just think it's the coolest thing ever. So I needed to share it. So I just wanted to share that with you because it's so cool. I've looked at it like 3 times already, and I keep finding like more little things, and it's just so awesome. So thank you, Kim. Thank you. And my friends, that is it for me for the night. It is getting late. I am going to go soak in a nice bathtub. I'm going to read a little bit of my book, and I am going to try to get to bed early because I'm tired. And I have a busy day tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment and some other stuff that I need to get done. So I'm out of here. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. And I will be back on probably Tuesday with a Tuesday tag and hopefully a full day of eating. So I will talk to you all very soon.